Hello guys, welcome back to my video. So the Game Awards just happened. There's a lot to talk about. Not just the Game Awards specifically. There's been a lot of going on with Spiderman 2 and Mortal Kombat 12 as well. So we're gonna be talking about those. But let me start by congratulating Elden Ring for winning Game of the Year. I mean, totally deserved it. I called it. I knew it. By no means this means that there was an easy win for them. It was a tough competition for both God of War and Elden Ring. So congratulations to both of the games. Perhaps congratulations to all the winners that end up winning the Game Awards. I do want to say one thing. I kind of was expecting Horizon to win at least one award. I mean, it's kind of sad that Horizon had 7 nominations but ended up winning 0. I mean, that's... I don't want to say bad. Bad is such a bad word.
What?
This happens with Horizon all the time. I'm not saying Horizon is a bad game. Horizon is loved by a lot of people, including me. I love Horizon games. I was one of the people who was actually playing the game when Elden Ring came out. I mean, they both came out in Q1, I believe. I could be wrong. But it's the same thing that happened back in the days when Horizon Zero Dawn came out. It came out at the same window when Zelda Breath of the Wild came out. And at that time, Breath of the Wild was the Elden Ring of that year. And Horizon was overlooked even at that time. Same thing happened this year. It was overlooked again. So next time, Guerrilla Games, please consider your release date. I mean, next time, please release your game in a much better time of the year rather than just releasing it with one of the most anticipated game. Also, I do want to point out one more thing, that Horizon and Elden Ring both had the same number of nominations, but Elden Ring ended up winning 4 awards, which is quite impressive. And whereas Horizon did not win any award. But Horizon did end up winning one thing by announcing a DLC. Kind of really excited for it. So we're going to be talking about the DLC in a bit. But let's move on. Congratulations to Christopher Judge for winning the Best Actor. Deserved it. I mean, everybody knew it. He was going to get it.
What else?
Also, let's talk about God of War. God of War ended up winning how many awards?
Bruh, look at this dude.
They still ended up winning 6 awards out of 10 nominations, which is actually really good. Congratulations Santa Monica Studios for winning many of the great and deserving awards and for giving us one of the greatest game of all times. Thank you. And also let's talk about the Bill Clinton kid. What was that? I mean, it was one of the most awkward situations. There's always something that happens in the Game Awards that's always awkward, you know? Without awkwardness, there's no gaming. We all know that. I mean, the kid just came out of nowhere and he said something about Bill Clinton. He said exactly this. I think I want to thank everybody and say that. I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
What?
What were you doing? And you know what's funny is that people were more interested in the kid rather than talking about the game that won Game of the Year, which is hilarious. And let's just talk about any announcements. Honestly, me personally, I'm not really interested in any other announcement that were made in the Game Awards. But me personally, I'm more excited for the Horizon DLC. One interesting fact about that is that this DLC is gonna be exclusive to PlayStation 5, even though the whole game is cross-gen, but they decided to make the DLC specifically for PlayStation 5. I'm kind of excited and I'm kind of curious what Guerrilla Games ends up doing with that information. I kind of want them to do a lot with that. They can take a full advantage of the console. And right now, the more exciting part is that there's been a lot of happening with Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac Games. The last time we saw the game was actually a long time ago, and the only thing we know about the game so far is that the game is coming out 2023. Lately, we were expecting the game to show up in the Game Awards, but it never did. But right now, there's been a lot of things happening in Twitter for the game. I mean, for starters, the actor who plays Miles Morales in Spider-Man, he tweeted this out. Naj Jeter. I'm definitely butchering that name. My apologies for that. He was promoting something. He was in a mocap suit and basically what happened, he actually retweeted this out, which specifically says Marvel Spider-Man 2 update from Naj Jeter. Spider-Man, PlayStation 5, PlayStation, Sony, Venom, Miles Morales, PS5. And that's not even just it. Just as of today, on 12th of December, PlayStation decided to put their Spider-Man 2 game on PlayStation Store. It wasn't on the store before today, but they just decided to do it today. And not just that, there's been multiple tweets from the developers regarding Spider-Man 2. And why this makes it more interesting is that we are right around the trailer for Across the Spider-Verse, which is due for December 13th. This is just a speculation. I do think that we might be getting a news or anything, or might be a trailer or state of play related to Spider-Man 2 coming soon. I mean, I'm kind of excited. And now let's just talk about Mortal Kombat 12. There's a lot of things happening for Mortal Kombat 12 as well. I mean, we kind of know that the next game from NetherRealm Studios is Mortal Kombat 12. Earlier this year, they kind of confirmed that they're breaking the cycle of releasing the games. So basically what their cycle was all about, they released MK9, they released Injustice 1, they released MKX, they released Injustice 2, they released MK11, and now it's basically time for Injustice 3. They are breaking the cycle, which kind of confirms that their next game is going to be MK12 rather than being Injustice 3. And lately, Boon has been doing a lot of Q&A on Twitter. He did kind of confirm a lot of things on the people who doesn't know who Boon is. He is basically the creator of Mortal Kombat. Not just Mortal Kombat, he's also the creator for Injustice games. So he's been doing a lot of Q&As lately, and there's been a lot of interesting questions people asking him, and his response has been a lot of interesting as well. I mean, the first question someone asked was that a hint for the next game. He basically said Injustice 3 or MK12. I mean, which other game would he say? It's quite obvious. And also another interesting tweet, a really good question by Roman here. Can we expect a reveal for your next game soon? By soon, I mean the next 6 months. And he said likely. It's highly likely that we're gonna get an announcement soon for next game, and it's possibly gonna be coming out next year as well. Also, another interesting question and kind of exciting question for me. Can we get release window for the next project? I mean, it kind of confirms it. He said, I really shouldn't. 23 answers that. It's kind of hint. I mean, Boon is known for hints. He's been doing that for a long time. Also, another question I'm really excited for is that will we see any 3D era characters return in MK12? And he said yes, you will. From what he means by 3D era characters, they were the characters from PlayStation 2 days, like games like Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, Shaolin Monk, any characters from that era. Like, I personally kind of want to see Havoc to return, or Dramin. We know we're not gonna get Suhao. I'm sorry, Kemper Lord. And according to MK11, we know Suhao is dead. Aaron Black killed him. And also another interesting question someone asked, will Striker and Cassie return? Instead of saying no or yes, he simply said, stay tuned. So MK12 is happening soon, and we are excited for it. We are here for it. So that's about it for this year's gaming and for the next year's gaming. Personally, I did enjoy this year's gaming. It was such a good year, and really excited for 2023. I'm really looking forward to MK12. I'm really looking forward to Resident Evil 4. I've never played the OG Resident Evil 4, so I'm really excited for it. I'm basically gonna play that game after completing the remaster version or remake, whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited for Spider-Man 2. Let's see what happens for Spider-Man 2. Really excited for that game. One of my favorite games of all time as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.